welcome to this CS Executive Revision Batch. Yes, good afternoon, Disha. Am I now audible and visible to all of you? How are you all doing? First, tell me. So, we had to start from yesterday only, but there was some technical issue with respect to internet. So, anyways, we are now starting from today. Just let me know, am I audible and visible? Now I can see 5 of you already joined. Very good. 6 of you now with me. Yes, very good afternoon. I'll just tell you now how we are going to go about this batch. So do you know this batch is of how many days? Let me know quickly. Yes, I can see Ria, good afternoon. Harshani, yes, after so many days. Very good afternoon. Rajat, hello. Kirtana, hello. Let's start. So, I'll tell you how we are going to go about it. See, what I have planned. See, we have planned it in this way, correct? So, it was supposed to be from 15th October, but we are starting it today. Okay, that is 16th October. It will go until 4th November. In this span, we will cover about 15 days. Okay, in this span, we will cover 15 days. In this 15 days, daily we will take it for 2 hours, slowly, steadily. So that means we are having 30 hours, isn't it? So we'll get good 30 hours to revise. What I intend to do in this 30 hours is daily doing 2 things. One, discussing one concept, correct? Discussing one concept. For example, today we are going to discuss time of supply, correct? And I was also going to discuss value of supply. But for value of supply, I'll tell you, yesterday only we have done one video, so I will tell you to watch that. So these 2 things we will discuss, for example, for today, and then we will go on for solving multiple choice questions, not specifically from that topic, but from various topics, correct? So for example, we are doing 25 MCQs each day. So you calculate 15 into 25, we'll be doing about, how much is 15 into 25? Yes, very good. So about 375 MCQs, 375 to 400 MCQs we will be doing in total. Correct? Is it clear to all of you? How we are going to go about it? Will you all be there till end? Yes, correct, 375. Will you all be there? Just promise me that you all will be there till last day. Correct, that's important, because slowly, steadily, all these things will be discussed. Very good. And sit with notebook, pen, pencil. One more thing. Yes. Thank you. It's my pleasure. I hope we all will have fun, and it will be helpful for you. Yes, we'll be there. Fantastic. Fantastic. And do let your friends also know who are giving exams in December, correct? And yes, please subscribe to the channel if you have not, so whenever I am live, you will understand. Fine. Let's go ahead with today's MCQ discussions. And these MCQs, by the way, I have given you in the link. In the description, I have given you the link of this MCQs, correct? So, can we go to today's MCQ discussion? And as we discuss particular MCQ, I will tell you background, that it is from which topic and what else you should do in that topic, correct? Because in the main batch, whenever we do anything, we focus more on the concepts, correct? Here we'll focus more on solving. Got the point? Chalo. So let's do it. What I'll do is I'll open this in a editable format so I can show you few things. It is CS your revision batch MCQs of day 1. Perfect. So what I have said is GST mixed bag questions. Correct. I hope all of you are attentive now. Check. Sir, is this, yes, this lecture will be saved. Correct. What happens is this lecture automatically gets published on this YouTube channel. Correct. Fine. So first question. Shall we start? Let me see who is going to answer it. Exempt supply means supply of any goods or services or both which may be wholly exempt from tax under section 11 or under section 6 of IGST Act and includes. Okay, so mind you, all these are exam questions. They are either already asked or they are probable exam questions. Okay, so very much aligned to your syllabus. So can anyone tell me first of all, where is definition of exempt supply given? Yes guys, where is definition of exempt supply given? Okay, my first and foremost question to you is, where is definition of exempt supply given? Because our objective is not only discussing MCQs, but discussing the overall background. So this is no, exempt supply is not given in section 10, it's not given in 11 also, it is given in section 2 subsection 47. It's okay if you did not know where exempt supply is given, but please understand what is the meaning of exempt supply. Okay, so exempt supply means supply which is exempted as per section 11 of CGST Act. Correct. Exempted means yes, there is no GST on that for time being. Correct. Or which is exempted as per section 6 of IGST Act, and it includes, correct, and it includes nil rated supply also. Nil rated means on which GST as per the tariff is 0%. So it includes nil rated supply also. Correct. What else it includes? It includes non-taxable supply also. This definition is given in section 2 subsection 47 of CGST Act. Correct. What hint you have to take is 2 subsection 47 becomes important. Correct. That hint you have to take. Each MCQ you have to take a hint that as a student I had to study this, and just remember and try to understand whether you have studied it. If yes, good. If not, go back and study that. Okay, that is how you should go about it. So section 2 subsection 47 talks about exempt supply. Okay, and that exempt supply includes non-taxable supply. No, it doesn't include zero rated supply. Zero rated supply, is different. What is the meaning of zero rated supply? Yes guys, what is the meaning of zero rated supply? Zero rated supply means exports or supply to unit in SEZ. That is zero rated supply. Correct. So certainly exempt supply does not include zero rated supply. Okay, then yes, nil rated supply yes, composite supply no. Clear? So in short, you have to cover 1 and 3 in your answer. So which is the correct option? Correct option is option C. Is it clear to all of you? And are you able to recollect? What is the speciality? What is the speciality of zero rated supply? The speciality of zero rated supply is that whatever purchases I do to make this zero rated supply, on those purchase I can avail input tax credit. Okay, but whatever purchases I do to make exempt outward supply, can I avail ITC? Got the point? So in that case I cannot avail ITC. So I told you now that we have to revise everything around the MCQ. Correct, we have to discuss this GST law via MCQs. Is this point clear to you? Yes, no? Yes, okay, fine. So let us go ahead to second MCQ. Supply made by taxable person to recipient of goods being buyer consisting of two or more taxable supplies of goods or service, or of both or any combination thereof, which are not bundled and supplied in conjunction with each other in ordinary course of business, out of which one of the supply has been defined under section 2 subsection 30 of CGST Act as dash. So yes, can you tell me what are we talking about? Which supply we are talking about in this given case? Yes, Vaishnavi, I'll answer your question after discussing this MCQ. Yes, guys. See, so there are two types of supplies. Understand? There could be mixed supply, composite supply. Correct? Taxability of this mixed supply and composite supply is defined in section 8. Isn't it? It is defined in taxability is given in section 8 of CGST Act. What is the meaning of composite supply? See, in composite supply, one supply is principal supply and other supply is incidental to the principal supply. Correct? That is the meaning of composite supply. Okay. And in mixed supply, multiple supplies are done which are not naturally bundled. None of the supply is principal supply. Correct? In mixed supply, none of the supply is principal supply. So for example, chocolate, balloons, okay, and some gift articles packed together and sold by the company as a package for rupees 1000. Which type of supply it is? Balloon, some balloons, chocolates and gift articles packaged together and sold by the company. Which type of supply it is? It is mixed supply. Correct? And it will be, yes, its taxability is that it is taxable at highest percentage amongst those supplies. Perfect. And what about flight ticket? What about flight ticket inclusive of meal? What about flight ticket inclusive of meal? Which supply is it? Yes, guys, flight ticket inclusive of meal is which supply? Yes, flight ticket inclusive of meal is a composite supply, because in which there is a principal supply. That principal or main supply is of air travel and ancillary supply is of, yes guys, ancillary supply is of meal, isn't it? So now, keeping all these things in mind, yes, very good, keeping all these things in mind, how will you answer this given MCQ? By the way, just for your understanding, section 8 discusses taxability of composite and mixed supply. In composite supply is taxable at that rate applicable to principal supply, isn't it? And just for your understanding, section 2 subsection 30 talks about composite supply. Definition of composite supply is given in section 2 subsection 30. Definition of mixed supply is given in section 2 subsection 74. Okay, so in relation to this, which all sections are important? 2 subsection 30, 2 subsection 74 and 2 subsection 90. 2 subsection 90 defines principal supply. Okay, and of course, as I told you, section 8. So these are the sections surrounding this MCQ. But anyways, answer for this is what? Answer for this is composite supply, because they are asking you what is defined in 2 subsection 30. So in 2 subsection 30 they have defined composite supply. Clear? Shall we go ahead? Did you get it? Yes. So someone had asked some doubt regarding first MCQ. Can you please repeat that doubt? I'm just waiting and reading your doubts, if any. Please let me know. And thank you, already I can see 8 people have liked this video. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I'm just interested in knowing your doubts, if any. Okay, so as of now I can't see any doubts. So I think it is clear to all of you. Shall we go ahead? Fine, let's go ahead. Third question. Okay, third question. See, payment of tax by electronic operator who does not have physical presence in taxable territory in India be made by. So first of all, please tell me which section, subsection we are talking about. Okay, which section, subsection we are talking about in the third question. Yes guys, we are talking about section 9 subsection 5 of CGST Act. Yes or no? What is section 9? Section 9 is levy and collection. Section 9 of CGST Act is levy and collection, isn't it? So as per 9 subsection 3, as per 9 subsection 3, who is liable to pay GST? You know, usually it is supplier who is liable to pay GST, but in certain cases who is liable to pay GST? In certain cases it is recipient of supply who is liable to pay GST. That is given in 9 subsection 3 and 9 subsection 4. So basically, if I have to also understand 9.3 and 9.4. 9.3 and 9.4 is reverse charge mechanism, isn't it? And 9.5 is liability of e-commerce operator to pay GST, isn't it? 9.5 is liability of e-commerce operator to pay GST. Yes, all things are getting brushed up with you. Very good. So in this 9(5), for notified services supplied through e-commerce operator, it is liability of e-commerce operator to pay GST. Perfect. How many services are notified for this purpose? Can you tell me how many services are notified for this purpose of 9 subsection 5? Yes, very good, Kirtana. Good going, all of you are answering correctly, fantastic. My only question to you is, how many services are notified for purpose of 9 subsection 5? Yes, very good, Harshali. 3 services are notified. Which are those 3 services? 1, cab. Okay, so example for that is Ola, Uber. So in that case, it is neither the cab driver nor the passenger who is liable to pay GST is e-commerce operator like Ola or Uber. Perfect. 1. Second is services of accommodation. Correct. Second is services of accommodation given by unregistered person via e-commerce operator. Okay, so like Airbnb. So who will be liable to pay GST? Not the person whose accommodation it is, neither the person who is staying in the accommodation, that is the customer, but e-commerce operator. And third is, services in relation to housekeeping. Okay, like you can say carpentry work, painting, correct, housekeeping services supplied by unregistered person. Perfect, Disha. Housekeeping services supplied by unregistered person. So who is liable to pay GST? Not that person who is giving the services, neither the end customer, but e-commerce operator. Now the point is, if e-commerce operator has physical presence in India, then e-commerce operator will pay GST. But if e-commerce operator does not have physical presence in India, then who will pay GST? Then representative of e-commerce operator will pay GST. Isn't it? And yes, what if they do not have a representative? Then such e-commerce operator should appoint representative for the purpose of paying tax. Isn't it? So in short, now with that perspective, you read this MCQ. The payment of tax by e-commerce or electronic operator who does not have physical presence in taxable territory in India be made by. So of course it will be made by his appointed representative. Correct? So your answer is B. Clear, all of you? I hope you understood how this batch is going to go ahead. This is not only about GST. Today we are doing GST. Then say in 15 days, about 6 days we will do GST. Then we will do customs also, and we will do income tax also. So it will go in this way, this whole batch. Correct? So automatically your 375 to 400 MCQs will be solved. Correct. Chalo, let's go ahead to the 4th question. Yes, thank you so much, Disha. Thank you. Let's see. 4th. Which of the following called union territory as being covered under UTGST Act? Okay. So, in short, in which all states or in which all union territories, yes, every day there will be 25 MCQs. Correct. Yes. Perfect. Every day 25 MCQs we will do. Okay. So Which of the following called union territory as being covered under UTGST Act? Now see, whenever there is intrastate supply, within union territory, whenever there is an intrastate supply within union territory, then there is a charge of UTGST. For example, I went to Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a union territory. In Chandigarh, I had food in hotel. So that hotel will charge me which tax? So that hotel will charge me CGST plus UTGST. Okay. If I had food in Maharashtra in hotel, then I would have been charged CGST plus SGST. But when I have consumption in union territory, there is a CGST plus UTGST. Now understand, UTGST Act is applicable for intrastate supplies in all union territories, but it is not applicable for Delhi and Pondicherry. Why it is not applicable for Delhi and Pondicherry? Because for Delhi and Pondicherry, mind you, for Delhi and Pondicherry, there is a separate state legislature. So in Delhi and Pondicherry, applicability will be of SGST Act only. Okay, so let me quickly tell you, if you want to, because I can see someone saying IGST also. So let me quickly tell you what I am trying to say. Just give me one moment. See, understand, if it is intrastate, when we call it as intrastate, understand, location of supplier is first factor you check. What is the second factor you check? We'll do it like this. What is the second factor you check? Second factor you check is place of supply. Correct. So you check location of supplier, you check place of supply, and then you identify whether it is intrastate or whether it is interstate, and then you identify accordingly which GST will be chargeable. Got it? So usually students feel that we have to see location of supplier and location of recipient. It's not like that. I have to actually check location of supplier and place of supply. Correct? One day in this batch we will also do place of supply. How to identify that? We will do that. Okay? See, if location of supplier is Maharashtra and place of supply is Maharashtra, then you will call it as intrastate or interstate. Yes guys, if location of supply is Maharashtra, place of supply is Maharashtra, then what will you call it? Intrastate or interstate? Yes guys, waiting for your answer. Yes, it is intrastate. Perfect. You will call it as intrastate. And which GST will be charged in that case? There will be charge of CGST plus SGST, isn't it? Yes, income tax also we are going to do. Shreyas, yes, we are going to do income tax also. In this 15 days, it's going to be, sequence is going to be GST, customs, income tax. So don't worry. Yes, one. Second, if I give you second example, location of supplier is Maharashtra, place of supply is Punjab. Which type of supply it is? Yes guys, which type of supply it is. Location of supplier is Maharashtra, place of supply is Punjab. Yes, friends, it is which supply? Yes, very good, it is interstate supply. Now in such cases, there will be charge of, in such cases, there will be charge of IGST. Clear? If I tell you next example, so far so good. So far so good. If I tell you next example, Maharashtra is location of supplier, Maharashtra domestic tariff area, and Maharashtra SEZ, which type of supply it is? In supplier's location is Maharashtra, but place of supply is SEZ. So which type of supply it is? Intrastate or interstate? It is also interstate supply. It is specifically given in IGST Act that such type of supply is interstate supply. Supply between DTA to SEZ is a interstate supply, and you know it is a zero rated supply. Zero rated supply, there will be no GST, there will be no GST in this case. Achha, and what if, now coming to the point, Chandigarh. Location of supply Chandigarh, place of supply Chandigarh. Which type of supply is it? Yes, you all are telling correct logic. I am happy about that. Fantastic. Keep going. If Chandigarh is location of supplier and place of supply is also Chandigarh, then which type of GST? Which type of supply? Yes, very good. It is intrastate supply. Perfect. It is intrastate supply. Correct. There will be charge of, yes, that's what I am telling you. There will be charge of CGST plus UTGST. Did you understand? Going ahead, now tell me what happens if location of supplier is Chandigarh, place of supply is Delhi. Location of supplier is Chandigarh, place of supply is Delhi. What type of supply it is? Intrastate or interstate? Or what? Location of supply Chandigarh, place of supply Delhi. Yes, guys. What is this nature of supply? Yes, very good. It is interstate supply. Yes or no? It is interstate supply, and mind you, it will be chargeable with IGST, of course. And now, please understand, if location of supply is Delhi, place of supply is also Delhi. Location of supply Delhi, place of supply Delhi. Then which type of supply is it? Location of supply Delhi, place of supply Delhi. Which type of supply it is? Yes, guys. Yes, very good. It is intrastate supply. It is intrastate supply. It will be chargeable to what? It will be chargeable to CGST plus, mind you, Delhi is union territory, but still it will be chargeable to CGST plus SGST. That's what I want to tell you. It's chargeable with CGST plus SGST because Delhi has its own state legislature. Delhi has its own state legislature. So it is applicable to, so HGST is applicable to it. Same happens with Puducherry, Pondicherry. Intrastate supply, same, chargeable with CGST plus SGST. Clear? This is what I wanted to tell you. Now please tell me answer of this fourth question. Yes, very good. Delhi and Puducherry are the states, are the union territories to which state legislatures are applicable. So when intrastate supply happens within Delhi or Puducherry, then there is a charge of, with CGST, of course, there is a charge of SGST. So now coming to this fourth question. What will be the answer of fourth question? So answer of fourth question is either A or C. Institute has accepted it that two answers are possible. In Puducherry, UTGST Act not applicable for Puducherry, but for, yes, but for Andaman Nicobar and Daman and Diu, UTGST Act continues to apply. So answer should be either A or C. So you can either say MCQ is incorrectly drafted, or you can say that any of the two answers will be accepted by the institute. Any of the two answers would be accepted by the institute. Correct? Can I go ahead? Did you understand? Are you enjoying it? Okay, so I thought that let us revise with help of MCQs. And see, still in about 38 minutes, we have just discussed 4 MCQs. Because that's what we have to do. We have to bisect them. We have to understand things around them. Correct? Yes. So let's go ahead. Yes, let's go ahead. Fifth question. Yes, thank you. Fifth question now. See, what I'm telling you is, yesterday I made one video. We took one live on, took one YouTube live on valuation. 2 questions of valuation we have covered. It is, its heading you will find as CS Professional Revision Day 1. Or past exam question paper discussion. So we have taken 2 questions on valuation, and before going to those questions, we have revised valuation quickly. So if possible, go back and watch that video. Okay. So I'm not revising valuation with you. I'm directly discussing this MCQ. Okay. Subsidy given by central government or state government while determining value of taxable supply under GST as per section 15 of CGST Act 2017. So what will you do with subsidy is the question. You know, section 15 of CGST Act talks about, section 15 of CGST Act talks about valuation, assessable value, in which assessable value is transaction value, that is the price at which goods or services are actually sold. Yes or no? On satisfaction of 2 conditions. Correct. Supplier and recipient of supply should not be related, and price should be only consideration. But when you have to take this TV as AV, 5 inclusions are there. Correct? Which are those 5 inclusions? Those are given in 15 subsection 2. And exclusions which are given in 15 subsection 3. Exclusion is of discount. Correct? Now in this inclusions, inclusion number 5 is any subsidies linked to the price. Yes or no? Any subsidies linked to the price, but other than central government and state government subsidy. So in short, central government and state government subsidy should be excluded. So that check which option will be correct here. Check. This is absolutely incorrect. Included in the TV, no. Just ignored, no treatment. Okay. There could be better answer. Shall not be included in the transaction value. Okay, I think that C is the perfect answer. It shall not be included in the transaction value. Okay, that is the most appropriate answer. Okay, then, so for this you had to revise section 15. Then going to sixth one. Very good. Going to sixth one. Time duration for retention of accounts and records. Okay, time duration for retention of accounts and records under GST as per section 36 of CGST Act is. So for how much time you have to maintain and retain accounts. So this comes from section 35. So you have to maintain and retain, rather keep those records which you have maintained. You have to keep those records for 72 months. 72 months from what? 72 months from due date of filing of annual return for that particular financial year. Let's see example, then you will remember it. So example for financial year 1920. For FY 1920, what is due date of filing GST annual return? Do you know what is due date of filing GST annual return? It is 31st December after the end of the financial year. So 1920 ended on 31st March 20. So due date is 31st December 2020. So yes, 31st December is correct, but 31st December 2020. So from 31st December 2020, you should retain the records for 72 months. From this date, you should retain for next 72 months. Clear, all of you? Can I go ahead? Did you understand? Yes, no? Let me quickly know. Yes or no? Are you making note of important things? You should take hint from these sessions that what you need to revise more. Chalo, let's go ahead. Seventh question. Okay. Seventh question is about special audit. You know, there are two types of audits preliminarily, general audit and special audit. So this special audit can be, you know, can be done by the appointed chartered accountant or cost accountant. And when this type of special audit can be ordered, when there is a suspicion that there is either undervaluation or there is excess availment of input tax credit, then this type of special audit can be ordered. So what is the question talking about? Grounds which leads the commissioner to order for special audit in case of registered person by a communication in writing for getting his records, including books of accounts, examined and audited, and by a person who. Okay, so what should be the answer? Supplies any goods or services or both without invoice? No, that is not the instance for special audit. In short, you have to find out in which case special audit can be ordered. So first, obviously no. Avail ITC with bogus invoice? No. See the C option. C option is has not correctly declared the value. Yes. So in short, undervaluation. There are two instances when this audit can be done. One is undervaluation. Second is excess availment of ITC. So they are saying or credit availed is not within normal limits. That means excess availment of ITC, and comma means who can do this audit, by a chartered accountant or a cost accountant. So correct answer is C. Correct. Shall we go ahead? Okay, now, yes, now, 8th question. Section 51 of CGST Act 2017 mandates deduction of tax at source at specified percentage by government or local authorities from payments made or credited to the supplier where value of supply under contract exceeds specified limit. State the specified percentage of TDS. So what is the percentage of this TDS? And what is the threshold limit of the taxable goods or services or both under the contract? So you know that this TDS is to be done at 1% and when value exceeds 2,50,000. So correct answer would be D. Okay, clear, very straightforward, very simple. Then 9th, so you please revise TDS and TCS, both these issues please revise. Then who is authorized under IGST Act to levy tax? Tell me, in IGST Act who is authorized to levy tax? Which government? We are talking about IGST. So IGST is in case of interstate supply. So who charges the tax? See, in intrastate it is half center, half state. So what about IGST? In case of IGST it is central government. So answer would be B. Correct, very good. Central government, so answer would be B. Nothing much to be discussed in that. Then 10th question, very important. Yes, central government, all of you are giving the answer absolutely correctly. Very good. 10th question. 10th question is about registration. Okay. To be more specific, it is about effective date of registration. Okay, see what happens. See what happens. If I become liable for registration, okay, because of any reason, the reason why I will become liable for registration is given in section 22 and 24. Okay, there are some instances when I may become liable for registration. Now, if I become liable for registration, do you know within how many days we have to obtain registration? We have to obtain registration, or we have to make application for registration within dash days. Tell me, we have to make application for registration within dash days of becoming liable. Tell me, within how many days we have to make application for registration? Yes, very good. We have to make application for registration within 30 days. Specific answer is 30 days of becoming liable for registration. Now, if we apply within those 30 days, then our effective date of registration becomes the date when we became liable. Then our effective date of registration becomes the date when we became liable for registration. Okay, so let's see. So you know, for example, today, that is on 16th October, my turnover exceeded 20 lakhs in services / 40 lakhs in goods, and I became liable for registration today, that is 16th October, and if I make application on say 25th October, that is within 30 days, then my effective date of registration will be 16th October. Getting it? Yes. So check what is now asked in 10th question. State which shall be taken as effective date of registration as per CGST Act, where aggregate turnover of Madhur company engaged in taxable services in state of Rajasthan exceeded 20 lakhs during the year on 25th September 2017, and the application for registration under GST was filed on 19th October. Means what? Is it made within 30 days? Of course it is made within 30 days. So what is the effective date of registration? So don't even check when the registration certificate was granted. Don't even check that, because application is made within 30 days. So effective date of registration will be the date when he became liable for registration, that is 25th September 2017. So mind you, its impact is that he can start claiming ITC. He can start claiming ITC from that date. That is the impact. Perfect. 11th question. Correct? See, mind you, if you wouldn't have applied within 30 days, then the effective date of registration would have been date of grant of registration certificate. Correct? 11th question. Which of the following countries was the first to introduce GST? So, you know, it was nothing to be discussed here much. It was France. Perfect. D is the answer. It was France. Then 12th. All decisions of GST Council must have dash majority in order to determine or in order to implement the same. Okay, so it is 3/4. So answer is B. Okay, so all these things you will get in the basic topic. Correct? Shall we go ahead? So far so good? Fine. Let's see. A service would be called as continuous supply of service if service under contract is provided continuously on a recurrent basis exceeding. So, you know, to call a particular service as continuous supply of service, it should be provided on recurrent basis for 3 months. Okay, so answer should be C. 13th answer should be C. Yes. So for example, a mobile service or credit card service given by bank is a continuous supply of service because its tenure exceeds 3 months. Perfect. Very simple, very simple. 14th question. Which law will govern interstate supply of goods or services? No need to even discuss. Of course, interstate supply of goods and services means it's going to be IGST Act. Then, which of the following has been kept out of GST levy? So, you know, some goods are kept out of GST levy by exemption, and the answer is electricity. Okay, all other 3 are covered. But yes, but can you tell me what is permanently kept out of GST? Which goods are permanently kept out of GST by section 9 of CGST Act and section 5 of IGST Act? Which goods are permanently kept out of GST? Let me check. Who knows permanently which goods are kept out of GST by the levy section only? I'm just checking your comments. Let me know. alcoholic liquor for human consumption, perfect, is permanently kept out of GST. And five fuels are kept out of GST for time being. Which are those five fuels? Yes, which are those five fuels? One, petrol, that is motor spirit, high speed diesel oil, natural gas, aviation turbine fuel, isn't it? These are the fuels which are kept out of GST for time being. Then 16th question, check. Yes, petroleum crude also, perfect, very good. 16th question, when employer gifts goods to his employees, it will not be considered as taxable supply for purpose of GST if value of supply to an employee does not exceed. Yes, here answer is 50,000. Do we have that option? Yes. Where will you find this? You will find this in Schedule 1's proviso. Correct? Check. Means it is in scope of supply. Section 7. Yes or no? Yes. 50,000 per annum per employee. Perfect. Then, which of the following incomes or activities is liable for GST? Now mind you, salary, no GST. Salary and allowances of MPs, no GST. Why? See, this is given in Schedule 2. Schedule 3, what is, sorry, Schedule 3, what is Schedule 3? Negative list. Again no GST. Again here also no GST. So only one thing on which you can see GST in given options is sale of jewelry. Yes, sale of jewelry does apply. On sale of jewelry, yes, GST is applicable. Then, which of the following, check, which of the following represents composite supply? Yes guys, which of the following represents composite supply? Okay, so let's read the options. Doctor's service with medicines, package with fruits and chocolates. See, fruits and chocolates, they could have been supplied separately, so they are not naturally bundled, so this is a mixed supply. Coaching center with monthly exertions on trekking, these are two different supplies, compulsively done together, not naturally bundled, so again mixed supply. Computer, printer and laptop, computer, printer and laptop is again mixed supply. So correct answer would be doctor's services with medicines, in which doctor's service is a principal supply and medicines is incidental supply. So correct answer should be A. Is it correct? Shall we go ahead? Yes, very good. Fine. Then, fantastic. Good going, good going. All of you answering very correctly. And you are still, yes, enthusiastically attending this. Very happy about that. Then, in case of manufacturer, mind you, in case of manufacturer who opts for composition scheme, the rate of GST including CGST and IGSTs. So we are asking that for manufacturer who has opted for section 10, what is the rate of CGST plus SGST? Yes, so 0.5% is CGST, 0.5% is SGST. Of what? Of turnover. Mind you, of turnover. So I would like to tell you, to be very specific, 1% is of turnover. 0.5% is CGST plus 0.5% is SGST, isn't it? And mind you, here if we are talking about other supplier, means a trader, then for trader, what is the rate of GST? Yes guys, for trader, again for trader it is 1%, but it is of taxable supply. For trader it is 1% only, but of taxable supply. Please understand it properly. Just for your understanding, you write somewhere, for your understanding you write somewhere that for trader it is 1% of taxable supply, isn't it? Yes, very good. So in short, you will not include exempt supply when you are considering for trader. Okay, let's go ahead. 20th question. So you got the correct answer here. 19th answer is A. Yes. 20th question. Mr. Ram supplied goods to Mr. Lakshman. Clear? Mr. Ram supplied goods to Mr. Lakshman. Invoice is dated 30 July 2017. Payment was received for supply on 30 October 2017. Goods were dispatched on 5th August 2017. What is the time of supply? So tell me, we are talking about time of supply for goods. So goods means we are talking about section 12. And forward charge mechanism means supplier is liable to pay. So subsection 2. Yes. So in this case, time of supply is date of issue of invoice, or the last date when invoice should have been issued. Yes, date of issue of invoice, or not actual date. See, date of issue of invoice or the date when invoice should have been issued as per section 31. Okay. So here check, invoice is dated 30 July. So yes, that is 1. And goods were dispatched on 5th August. So you should have made invoice at least on 5th August. So it should be 30 July, date of issue of invoice, or the date when invoice should have been issued, that is 5th August, whichever is earlier. So what is the answer? Can we expect questions on section numbers? Okay, not directly. 1-2 questions here and there could be asked on section numbers, not directly. Yes, so correct answer is 30 July. Perfect. Clear? Shall we go ahead? Are you getting it? Where is time of supply of services discussed? Time of supply of services is discussed in section 13. Correct? So 12 for goods, 13 for services. Okay. Which of the following, those shown in the bill, will not be included in determining value of supply for purpose of GST? So in short, what is the exclusion while calculating assessable value? That is a question. So what is the exclusion while computing assessable value? Tell me. It is of course discount. Correct? Packing would be included. Interest also included. Installation being incidental. It is also included. Correct. So answer is B. Then 22nd, which of the following expenditure is eligible for ITC? So this comes up from 17 subsection 5. You know, for some goods services, ITC is blocked. So that blockage of ITC is given in 17 subsection 5. So membership fee for club blocked, home travel concession extended to employees blocked, goods given as free gifts blocked, usually outdoor catering is also blocked, but here one caterer using service of another caterer. So inward supply is used to give outward supply of same category. So in that case ITC can be availed. Correct. So answer is D. Correct? Yes, correct. For doing further supply. Perfect. Then 23rd, debit note. So in general, what I told you, when debit note is issued, if you have to increase the value of supply, already made, you issue debit note. So question is about debit note. Debit note is issued by supplier of goods when 1. Tax charged in invoice is excessive. No. If it is excessive and if you have to lower it, then you will issue credit note. To reduce value, you issue credit note. To increase value, you issue debit note. When goods are returned by recipient, no. Tax charged is less than tax payable. Now you have to charge more tax. So to charge more tax, you will issue debit note. So answer is C. 23rd answer is C. Okay, and last two questions for today. Are you charged up? Shall we go ahead? Yes. How are your studies going on in general? Please let me know. In which topics you are facing difficulty, let me know that also. Yes, good. I'm just going through your comments. Good. Okay. Fine. Good going. Fine. Customs. We'll do customs. Yes. Company law. Okay. I'm asking with respect to tax. Only bit of tax I can handle. So customs surely will do one day. Going on and on. That has to happen. It goes on and on only. Such a course you have selected. Okay, you are CA Inter. Fine. So this session is helpful for you all also. Yes. Fine. Let's go ahead. Last two questions for the day. When a person liable to tax under GST claims excess ITC or excess reduction in output tax liability, he shall pay interest not exceeding. So mind you, for delay in payment of GST, the normal rate of interest, how you have to keep in mind? Normal rate of interest in GST is 18% per annum. But whenever what you can say, excess ITC is claimed and that's why less GST is paid, then there is a higher interest rate of 24%. So 24% in such cases. See, claims excess ITC or claims excess reduction in output tax. In such cases, the rate of interest is 24% per annum. Please mind it. In normal cases, 18% per annum. In such cases, 24% per annum. This is all given in section 50 of CGST Act, which is to be read with notification. Okay. And last question for today. Which of the following GST model is adopted in India? Which of the following GST model is adopted in India? So you know it is dual model. because 50% goes to center and 50% to state. So it is option C. Correct. So did you get the session? Did you understand? Any doubt? So basically it is yes, dual model. Any doubt in today's session? So of course you must have got all these MCQs, they are there in the description to the video. So this way, as you know, daily we will keep on doing 25 MCQs. So 15 days into 25 MCQs will build a good question bank of about 375 to 400 MCQs. Yes, so absolutely there should be no issues. I again once put up the schedule. So tomorrow is Saturday, right? Tomorrow also we will have class which will start at 1:30. Fine. So thank you very much and keep studying. Okay, and see you tomorrow at 1:30. Okay, and if you want, you may share this video with your friends, okay, who might be interested in knowing this MCQs. Yes, thank you for that wonderful wishes. Thank you so much. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.